Oh yeah. What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Vic, aka Milk's second favorite. Bring you guys a little different from my regular commentaries. On my COD for a live commentary, if you guys noticed or not, since it was live and everything, I still have my phone next to me. My phone actually went off, and you heard my ringtone. I think it was Tadashi's Dum Dum. He's a Christian rapper, not gospel rapper. I don't know. Gospel and hip hop is really two different things. So I say Christian rapper. And one guy that heard the video, he made a comment. It was like, "Hey, are you a Christian, bro?" And I was like, "Yeah." And then we had like a small conversation about God and stuff. And then one other person that saw the conversation that we were having, his name was iCEPIT7474. Hopefully you're listening to this. He says, "Can you please do a video on your religious views? I'm an atheist, but I love to hear lots of different point of views." And so, of course, me being me, I can't let that go to waste. So, because this is a ministry time, then I'm going to take advantage of it. And to join me, I have the one and only Andrew Convoy. If you guys did or didn't know, he is a Christian. And in our last interview series, he said he wanted to let everybody know his religious views, and so this is a perfect opportunity for both of us. And so, just to get it started, Convoy, you can interrupt me whenever you like.
Yeah, what's up, Cookie and viewers? Yeah, I thought this would be a pretty cool time to like bring in religious views, I guess, to YouTube area scene, whatever. I usually, in the past I avoided it. I didn't really talk about I've never talked about religion on my channel or anything like that. And it's a touchy subject for some people, but we're gonna shed some light here on, I guess, whatever our religious views are and what it does, how it impacts our life.
I agree 100%. And just to be quite honest with you, it's like I'm saved. Like I try to be like the most saved I can. And I was gonna my primary focus was to like use YouTube as a ministry, but of course like the world and God is complete opposites. And so it's like the world got something because like I don't want to like be mentioning this, then I'm not gonna get the views. But I forgot where in the exactly in the Bible that it said it, but it said Jesus said himself in the New Testament, "If you're ashamed of me before men, then I'll be ashamed in front of you, in front of my Father." If you guys don't know what that means, basically, if you're listening to this commentary right now, I guarantee you, you are going to heaven. Many people don't realize it, like, "Oh, you died, you're a bad person, and you're going to hell." No, you are going to heaven, but you're going to go to the judgment seat. You're going to see Jesus, and he's either going to say, "Pugh, depart from me, I never knew you," which is the ultimate rejection. So I'm not worried about getting rejection from the viewers. If you're listening to this video now and you don't agree, that is perfectly fine, but I have to do what my Father says. If you
Right.
didn't know, I believe in. Oh, I'm sorry, Comfort. I believe in God, Jesus Christ. He is the way, the truth, and the light. Go ahead.
Yeah, I was just gonna say I agree with you, and it's always a part of like what I believe is definitely to be proud of your religion and not be afraid to bring it up, like you said with that remark earlier. And it's better to like not be afraid of your religion or not be afraid to what people think and stuff. You gotta put that all aside and do your thing.
Yeah, because it's really easy to sit back and be in a closet Christian, as some people like to say. You're really not going hard for it. You're just going with the flow. Even though the world and Jesus, we don't agree. They don't agree. There's nothing that the world says that the Bible agrees with. And so, really being saved out loud is really hard. You've got temptations. One, it like I'm a guy, so I'm naturally attracted to girls, and so what girl that you know actually likes somebody that's going hard for God? She'll look at you stupid, more than likely, but it's worth it. Great, get out. Goodness. I'm so sorry. But I totally lost my train of thought. Go ahead, Convoy.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what you were saying there before, but I think it's almost like a way, it's a lifestyle for me because even in school and stuff, I try to like I don't know. It's hard to explain, but it's definitely religion's always made me a better person, and it's definitely always helps me with things like for example today we had a test, and we're gonna do this on my channel, but it's just little things like keeping your morals in check, and just I don't know where you were going with it, like I think you were talking about with girls and stuff, but
Yeah.
that's another thing too, and I don't know, it definitely impacted my life, and I don't know, I think it just makes me an overall better person, and I think that's a a whole goal. One of the main goals of a religion is to make you a better person and make the world a better place.
Yeah, and I just noticed that this entire thing was off subject. ICEP 7474, you said you're an atheist. And if I believe that's when you don't believe there is a God, well, I do believe there is a God, and I know that there is a God. One, you see, science and religion usually bump heads because in Genesis, God said He created heaven and the earth. And then science will go and try to backtrack and say, no, there is a big boom and stuff. But then you have to ask, where did the big boom come from? Or it came from gases. Where did the gas come from? And so there can really be a big argument about that part, but the answers are in the Bible. Like there's many things that's in the Bible that humans have actually found to be true. But you see, the devil, he doesn't want us to believe it, so he'll go and he'll put the question, oh, did he really do this? And so, how did you wake up this morning? How did you wake up? God
Me?
woke you up. Oh no, I'm just asking a
Uh,
question. Oh, sorry.
yeah, rhetorical.
Yeah, like God woke me up this morning, and He gave man free will, so you can either choose to serve Him or you can choose not to. It's really up to us. And people, a lot of people say, "Oh, if God is real, then why did this happen to me, or why did this happen to me?" And it's stuff that's really unfortunate. But who are we to question what God does? I'm not going to question it. If it happened, it happened for a specific reason. Many times, like a lot of Christian rappers that I listen to, they didn't grow up in the right house. They didn't have a saved mom or a saved dad or a saved environment. But God allowed them to go through it, and so now what they went through is a testimony for somebody else that's going through the exact same thing. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I agree with you. And going back to the atheist comment, it's we all have different views and stuff, different beliefs. And part of, I guess, Christianity or my belief, I guess, is to respect others' decisions, but at the same time, I mean, respect others' beliefs and traditions, whatever. But at the same time, like I said, I just don't see how there is not a God in that created heaven and earth and all that. I mean, I don't know.
I mean, hey,
I just I
oh,
just find atheism pretty confusing. That's just me though.
yeah, you see, it's probably confusing us because we know the truth, but not everybody does. And of course, it's probably not their fault, but unfortunately, we are out of time. If you do have any more questions on religious beliefs, or if you disagree with something that we said, I'm free I'm sorry, I'm stuttering. I am open to constructive criticism, and so you can message me. I'm sure you can message Convoy as well if you have any questions. But unfortunately, that's all the time that we have. Convoy, thanks for this because I know you're a really busy person, but I truly believe this needed to happen.
Yeah, thanks for having me. And to be honest, like if there are comments, more comments, we can definitely do this again. Like we only covered a little bit in this commentary. We could do a
Yeah.
lot more. We could say a lot more things if there are questions or anything like that. You could just put them below. We can do this again, definitely.
Yeah, so if you are interested, you like this, or if you do have questions, go ahead, put it in the comment section. And your comments is like the standard of what the next video is going to be about. So go
Right.
ahead, leave your questions, and we'll be sure to answer them in the next video. And that's all the time we have. Thanks, Conway. And thanks for the viewers that are still listening to this. I praise God for this opportunity, and God's will be done. And that's all I have to say, guys. God bless. You have a blessed day.